Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to unbox the Sophie and Toffee PixieBbox with this month's theme Dreams and Wonder. Now, first up, when we open this box, as always, we have the information card, which this time has a lovely Dreamcatcher design. And now let's dive into the box. The very first item are these feathers. And then we get this knit polyester yarn, and this is a very strong yarn, perfect for hanging up and making dream catchers. We get these golden, like, angel's hair flakes. Our first mold is this beautiful moon, which has like triangular shapes in it to break it up. And we also get some nail pigment, and this is some chrome pigment in green, very beautiful. And we get some bronze purple, mauve and golden purple mica pigments. These colors are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Next up we get some open bezels that are in the shape of a dream catcher. Next up we have two double molds of feathers, which we can hang on our Dreamcatcher, which is the next mold, and this is a tiny flat Dreamcatcher with 4 holes for hanging feathers. And we also get this light. This is like a fairy type light that you can encase in resin. Then we also have this kind of hanger mold with this like neat pattern, and we also get some brown alcohol ink, which I don't know what I would use this for, but it's neat to have it in there. And then we get some cards, and we have the world, we have judgment, we have the sun and the moon, and the artwork on them is really beautiful. We also get some rainbow holographic stickers or inserts, and on the back we can see everything that comes in them. We have some birds and some fairies and such. And we also get some fairy inserts, and these are really colorful. And lastly, hidden inside the box, we have some jump rings and some wooden beads in various colors. And next up, of course, we have the information card or cheat sheet with all the items we get in this box. And I think they did a good job with the selection for the topic for this box. The items definitely feel dreamy and wondrous, and I'm excited to make a project with them. And here we have Sophie and Toffee's social media information if you want to check them out. And now let's make a project with them. And I decided to start with the Dreamcatcher, so I mix up all 3 of the mica pigments in some 3:1 resin that I made ready beforehand. And then I'm just pouring it in one after another in the center of the Dreamcatcher to give this nice, like, mix of color effect. And then I decided to pour the rest of the resin into the feather and the one hanging shape mold. And after that I just popped the bubbles with a lighter and let it cure off to one side. And of course I'm pouring all of my leftovers into a mold too, so I don't waste them. Next up, I wanted to make this moon, and I know this mold is not really good for use with a few resin, but I know I can make it work since it's pretty shallow. So I'm just mixing some UV resin with some gold flakes and pouring it in and just forcing out the bubbles with my tool. And to be honest, I totally forgot I wanted to make this mold and forgot to put it out of the box while I was pouring the 3:1 resin, so I kind of had to use some UV resin with this. But it really worked out in the end, and I think it looked quite beautiful. The flakes are definitely really interesting. They're quite different to your normal like gold flakes that mix into the resin with like leaf gold, but I think they look great. So I knew I wanted to make this a hanger, so I added some golden jump rings with some stars that I got in one of the previous Pixie boxes, and I think it turned out quite cute. For this Dreamcatcher, I wanted to add the port feathers. I debated between the real feathers and the resin feathers, but I thought the resin feathers would match the colors better, so I used some more of the jump rings. Though I have to say the jump rings they included in the box were way too small for actually hanging stuff with them, so they were totally unusable for these feathers, so I had to use larger ones that I got in my stash. And here you can see all of the finished projects. I think this moon is really cute and it hangs really well. This will make a great ornament for a window or even for a Christmas tree, since, you know, the moon and the stars totally also fit Christmas. Now the Dreamcatcher also looks really beautiful and the feathers really match with the colors, and I think the mica pigments look absolutely beautiful. And I also really like the feather molds. They're quite fun and you can add them as hangers to any charm you make. And lastly, the other hanger mold I made into earrings. And I used some sterling silver earrings because I'm allergic to most others. And I just added them with some jump rings and I think they look really cute. Now, what are my thoughts to this box? I think this was a really beautiful box. And you can definitely use some of the stuff like the thread and the wooden beads and the feathers for making a Dreamcatcher with like a wire framing. So you just get a wire hoop, wrap some stuff around it and make a Dreamcatcher with that. But they also definitely fit with the resin molds. My favorite mold this time definitely was the Dreamcatcher with the feathers. It's so cute and I will definitely hang it up. As for the 4 tarot cards, I really love the artwork of them, and if you're into that kind of stuff, this is definitely a great mold to have and to maybe hang up on your walls. Anyways, the only thing that really bothered me about this box was that the jump rings actually didn't fit the width of the thing support in the mold. So you definitely have to add your own jump rings if you want to add something to your resin pieces, or you have to use the purple thread and try to hang up the feathers or something with that. Now feel free to tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts about this box are and what your favorite item is that either the box included mold-wise or which one of the items I made you like. And I hope you're having a great day. Bye!